What's happening, guys?
They filling up over here, dude.
Oh, Big Country got all the viewers tonight. Let's take a peek around the bikes for a second. Let me. Starting to get a lot of these things buttoned up, finished up. Show you what a little bit of them look like. Showroom is finally filling up. Check out the ZX10. What do you guys think about the ZX10? The ZX10 is going to be the first giveaway bike. Out of all the bikes that we have, this one is first on the chopping blocks. Clean the camera a little bit, guys. Alright, had to shine our camera up a little bit. But the ZX10 will be on the chopping block soon. Somebody is going to win the ZX10. What's happening, guys? Anthony Mitchell, what's happening? I know y'all want to see the Boosa. We can get you over there too in a minute. We're looking at this 2023 ZX10 full Brox exhaust, full BST wheels, carbon fiber wheels, Brox lowering kit, brake delete, ABS delete.
Hayabusa.
What's going on, Matt? What's going on, Curtis? Lafon, what's happening? What do you guys think about this ZX10? How's she look? The ZX10 is the first giveaway bike. R1M. Got the BST wheels on it. The Kropovich full titanium exhaust. All carbon fiber body work. We got the long swing arm coming for this one soon. Okay, guys, the long swing arm will be here soon. This Big Country's bike. He got it looking good. Slam sitting on the ground. Brake delete. Brox titanium full exhaust. ABS delete. That's the roll race killer. GSXR 1000 full carbon fiber body work. Robert will have details on how to get in on the giveaway coming up on the YouTube videos and on the website here soon. The giveaway will start in March, guys, so be ready for that. All carbon fiber bodywork. I just painted all the carbon fiber bodywork. Check it out. It looks like it's solid black from here. At least in real life it does. In the pictures it looks a little different. But look when we get up close. Look, you still see the carbon. So I had the carbon fiber tinted. So from a certain angle, it looks solid black. You get up close, ooh, it's dirty. Ew. It's carbon fiber. I know. Uh-oh, $5 question. Would it be worth it to do a full exhaust and ECU flash on an Ninja 650 or just save up for a bigger bike? That question right there is worth spending $5 on, boys. Honestly, the ECU flash and exhaust does make a big difference, but it is not gonna be a ZX6. There she is, boys. I took the red off. What do you think about the new color scheme? I just finished this up literally about 10 minutes ago. All this was red. I took all the red off. I'm waiting on the hump to come in so I could steal the black out of the hump. What I did was I took one of the new black on black bikes apart and I stole all the black off of it and I put all my red on the black bike. And honestly, both bikes look better with my color combo. So I think it looks super good, all murdered out, gray and black. In the pictures, it's coming out way more silverish gray than what it really is. In real life, it's much darker looking. But this is it. Here's the Hyperboosa. Boy, they're paying $5 to see the Hyperboosa on here. They want to see her. We'll fire it up later on, guys. Once we get all the viewers in here, we'll fire it up, let you guys hear what it sounds like. But there's the snail hiding back in there. 58mm turbo. We'll get talking more about the details. Another $5 question, dude. unbiased as possible. I'm 205 pounds. Should I get a ZX10 or a GSX-R 1000? 100% possible, or for sure not unbiased. GSX-R is a better bike for you. Got quite a few killers in here. Here's Kawasaki, the Rolex bike. I'm going to be redoing the Rolex bike and riding it some this year. I'm going to put a short swing arm on it. We're going to have all carbon fiber bodywork coming for it. And we're going to have this thing at the track a little bit this year. This is another one that just came in. 2023 GSX-R 1000. There's a Hayabusa. All these are already sold, waiting on parts to get full builds done on them. There is my 2008 Mini Bentley. It is a real hunk of shit. If you guys ever rode in a smart car, you understand what I'm talking about. They are the worst drive. Look at this. Like, they're made out of nothing, dude. Like, this literally is like Rubbermaid. Those little totes that you put your parts in when you take your bike apart. That's what the smart car is made out of. But it serves its purpose. It gets us around the racetrack. But ooh, that Hayabusa, so sexy. This thing turned out perfect, guys. We had so much fun with this thing in the street. We had a good time. All right, let's get Kountry over here. Let's start the actual live feed. See if we could go ahead and prop you guys up right here. Make sure you can see us. We'll get it all angled right. We got to get you turned down just a little bit here. All right. I think we got them propped up. We'll start answering some questions, doing some talking.
Let me get y'all set up here. It's going to be a bumpy ride for a second. So,
Zach Jones, the fire department is not coming tonight. We are not letting that happen. I already told Kountry, I said, look, dude, it was funny last week, but this week we can't let that go down.
we're shooting for the police department tonight.
No, dude, we can't do it. All right.
So I got a pretty cool question going on mine. I asked them out of all the bikes in here if they can pick any motorcycle. Which one would you pick? Race bikes, roll race bikes, stock motorcycles over here.
That's a pretty good question, dude.
I mean, you got a lot of stuff
let's
coming
say,
in.
Let's say they're both, all the bikes are free
Pick
with
anything.
no value. You can't sell it. Which
have
one
to
would you
pick
choose?
Anything. You're just your favorite.
Yeah, which one would you choose? No, it doesn't have any resale value, so you can't pick the one that you can sell and get the most money out of. That's a pretty good topic, dude. Pretty good topic. A lot of people saying R1M, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I had a lot of people chiming in over there. I mean, the 23 Turbo Hayabusa, I mean, for an all-around freaking motorcycle.
That would probably be my favorite.
Pretty hard to
because
beat.
you could make it a race bike. You could ride it on the street. I don't know, man. That would be pretty sweet. See, we got a $20 giveaway over here. Mund, I don't know. Did I see a question from you? I didn't see a question. If you did have a question, shoot it to me. I'll definitely be sure to answer it.
You want the cameras closer? I want the cameras closer.
All right. I think we're too far away. They might not be able to hear as good, too. Hold on. We're on wheels here, boys. Uh-oh. The wheels ain't trying to roll. Let's see what we look like now. We got to angle this down.
The Todd, the 23 Turbo Hayabusa, it's here. It's not being built, it's done. It's here. Or right here behind me.
That's it, dude.
See. Kountry is awesome.
Dude, you paying people to tell lies over there.
It still ain't close enough, dude.
Huh?
Yours is like real high, though.
I'm about to set mine on the ground, dude. Hold on, fellers. Hold on. Slow down with the questions now. I'm missing them.
Tom Jones, no, this is not a Stetson. This is just some generic cowboy hat from Nashville.
Fucking knockoff.
I do too much crazy shit to have an expensive hat, man.
Knockoff hat, dude.
I might get drunk and sit on this motherfucker later.
I bet you won't do it. We got to get them set up, dude. Look, we got more Mafia merch in stock. Might as well get a plug in for the merch. If you guys want to support the channel, we appreciate you giving on here too. But man, nothing is better to rep more Mafia than having more Mafia merch. All right. Now I think you boys is going to be large and in charge. We'll keep the Hyperboosa right there where you can see it good. Look how clean our table is too. Eeh. You're not looking too pretty. Bring yours in closer. Closer and tilt it down. All right, guys. I'm seeing a lot of the same questions, and I already know what the question is, and it's how much power did the turbo bike make? Well, we're going to talk about that in just a second, okay? So stop asking. I promise we're going to talk about it. How did Mexico go? We're going to talk about all that. Dude, another $5. Keep up the awesome work. When's the new merch coming? We need Kawasaki Mafia green t-shirts. Well, okay, so you guys already know we had the logo redo challenge, I guess you would say. Anyways, we were trying to come up, we wanted to change our logo for more Mafia, but we didn't want to change it too much. Anyways, a lot of you guys submitted logo entries. We do have a winner. I don't know what the winner's name is yet. We'll announce it next week in the live video. But we do have a winner.
Is it me?
And it's over.
It's
no,
me.
No. You drew it on a napkin, dude.
Dude, I gave you 3 prime logos.
You give it to me
These
on
things look like they'd be for a multi-million-dollar company.
Keith Kelly, how much does it cost to build the Hyperboosa? We're going to talk about that here in just a minute, okay? Give me just 1 minute.
Dude, we're getting a lot of people already do a burnout. Smoke the tire country.
So, a lot of people are asking about how did Mexico go? Mexico, we're going to talk about that in a second, all right? So I guess the main...
answer all your questions by telling we're going to do them later?
All the questions we're going to answer later. No, I guess the main thing is the logo, okay? So the logo has... We have got a winner, I guess you'd say. We're going to tweak the logo that they sent us just a smidge, change some coloring, change a few things, but the idea is done, okay? The next thing is the merch. We got merch, dude. I actually just hired a guy that's going to be doing nothing but merch designs.
Merchandiser.
A merchandiser. We hired a professional merchandiser, as Kountry would call him, and he's going to be drawing up Kountry's merch too. Big Kountry will be having his own. We promised, what, 2,000 subscribers?
It was 5,000, but I mean, I'm going to have that by the time we get it ready.
All right.
I mean, I'm growing fast, dude. If you ain't on my channel, you behind.
The channel is growing fast. Kountry has got it going. So anyways, logos, merchandise, coming soon. Lots of shirts. Like literally we're going to have like 20 or 30 different more Mafia shirts to choose from. Whether you're a Kawasaki fan, a Honda fan, a Suzuki fan, we're going to have a more Mafia merch line for each, I guess you would say, style of bike. Whatever you're a fan of.
We're going to have hats?
We're going to have hats, keychains, everything. Nah.
I'm going to have cowboy hats.
No cowboy hats. All right. Next thing is the Hyperboosa. The Hyperboosa performed flawlessly. Like, we took this thing down there. Literally, I picked it up from HTP on Monday. I left home at 4:30 a.m. I got up there around 11 a.m. and was headed back home at like 2 p.m. At 8 p.m. that night, I unloaded it in Mexico and blasted it off down the street. Tested it out, figured out a few things we had to change. It was 39 degrees We made some changes. We took it down there, and literally the thing performed flawlessly the whole weekend. I'm not gonna say I couldn't have hoped for it, but I couldn't have imagined a better like built bike slash setup. I mean, no matter what, no matter how much money you spend on building these bikes, you build them and you're like, dude, this should be perfect. And then you're like, it broke. Or, it didn't work. Kind of like Big Country bike.
Yeah, Big Country did that for about 3 years.
Yeah. So anyways, based off how Big Country's luck got, I'm like, man, no way can we put together this perfect street bike that's gonna perform flawless, work flawless, and be fast the first day out. Well, I'm fixing to tell you boys, we did it. The first thing we did, took it, just put some miles on it, and did some really, really easy pulls, like 3 pounds of boost, first, second, third gear, let off the gas. Come back, check all the data logs. Cecil's like, man, this thing looks good. I'm like, all right, well, cool, let's give it a little more power. So we gave it another like pound or two of boost in each gear, and then we set up a scramble button. So I had a button on the bike that would give it an additional 1 pound of boost.
You didn't use that.
Yeah, I did.
No.
So anyways, went out, first pull, left good, kind of wheelied a little bit in first. The laser caught it, set it down. Second, wasn't wheeling. Went to third, boom, hit the button. Went to fourth, and I said, okay, cool, I'm gonna let off. Let's just check the log again. We went back, we checked the data log, oil pressure, water temp, boost, everything just as smooth as silk, working the way it was supposed to. So I was like, you know what? I seen how Cecil turned it up that last time. I'm gonna go ahead and turn her up myself a little bit. Turned her on up. She was pulling hard first gear, second gear felt fast, third gear started to feel like a rocket ship. Fourth gear starting to feel like it was going to leave the ground. I went to fifth gear. We went to 22 pounds of boost and over 200. We're not going to say 200 what, but it was over 200. The thing pulled a 5-inch high wheelie, and I mission abort. Shut her down. It shook a little bit, wobbled. I eased back to it. It's still in fifth gear, and she started to float again. And I was like, man, I ain't gonna lie. I truly feel like this motorcycle's gonna kill me. It was a little bit breezy down there the first couple days. The wind was blowing, and I was like, dude, I gotta squeak her down. So we go back. Cecil looks at the log, and he's like, holy shit, dude. He's like, this thing is making insane horsepower. He's like, I cannot believe it just like was able to do this. So literally, so it has rolling anti-lag too. So whenever I go or get ready to take off, I guess you'd say, from a roll, I hold the button in, I twist the throttle wide open, and when I let off the button, boom, it takes off. So while I'm holding the button, it makes full boost. Well, the thing makes full boost. Literally, there's no lag, no nothing. The thing takes off like a rocket ship. And when we got to fifth gear, when it made 22 pounds of boost, Cecil's like, that's over 500 horsepower you just put down on the street with stock wheelbase. Now, granted, it did act like it wanted to throw me off and kill me, but, dude, 500 horsepower with a stock swing arm? Absolutely insane.
He's a bad mamma jamma.
I've seen a lot of you guys are asking, commenting, for one, we need a bigger swing arm. Two, why didn't you put a swing arm? And to be honest with you, I just didn't want to. I want to do something wild and exotic and like out of the book or the normal. And I was like, there's nothing cooler than building a 600 horsepower turbo Hayabusa and keeping the stock swing arm on it.
Dude, I think what's even more impressive is seeing it with no bodywork on it. I mean, Cecil, the job that he did,
yeah,
like this thing looks like Suzuki or someone better than Suzuki built this thing.
It does.
I mean, a factory production looking motorcycle. It's incredible.
So the billet plenum, the single throttle body, so it's not like it has a bunch of throttle bodies like a normal bike. It has one single throttle body like a car has. The billet fuel rail is all inside the intake manifold. Now, we are going to, basically my goal was to keep the bike looking as stock as possible. And I know we haven't talked about it. We actually talked about it in my video that's coming out Saturday. But I didn't talk about it much in the video last week. In other words, when I went to pick it up, we talked about how the bike was built, and we talked about what was done, but we did not talk about what the bike is purpose for. So the purpose of this bike, we built it to be the Hyperboosa, okay? A lot of you guys have seen the Superboosa that was built in England, and they're selling these bikes, the supercharged Hayabusa. And I was like, okay, well that's cool, but I'm not really that impressed with 300 horsepower. Like, that's cool for somebody that's never had a true fast bike, but me being the fastest man in the world, I'm like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I get bored with 300 horsepower. Like, that's not that cool. So I was like, you know what? I called Cecil. I was like, Cecil, this is kind of the idea that I have. Like, do you think we can build a bike that'll make 600 horsepower and ride around town? And he's like, absolutely, dude. He's, I can do it. So the bike is 200% streetable. We put probably 30 or 40 miles on it in town, like me and Big Country riding around down there just cruising. The bike cruises around and does everything it needs to do as a stock bike. But then when you hold that button and go to the throttle, the thing is an absolute monster. Now, the cool thing with the turbo that a supercharger can't do is we can control the boost. So I can set it to 300 horsepower, and really, like, with the laser and the traction control and the wheelie control and all the stuff we have implemented into the ECU, anybody could ride this motorcycle. And if it's gonna wheelie, the laser will let it wheelie 2 inches or something like that, you know, but that laser is gonna keep that thing in check. So if it wheelies too high, literally the electronic throttle system in the bike will let off the gas for you. So even though you're still pinned, the bike's like, nope, we gotta let off. And it'll start letting off to hold the amount of wheelie we have it set at. Which is really cool, because if we didn't have any of that stuff, something with this much horsepower would literally get you killed really quick.
I mean, that's why it's never been done before.
That's why it's never been done before. So anyways, long story short, what I'm getting at with this bike, the Hyperboosa, this is going to be a retail production bike. In other words, you're going to be able to buy these Hyperboosas turnkey, ready to go, 300 horsepower. Oh, and you know what? Got a warranty on it. Yeah, that's right, guys. We're going to sell you a fully built bike, turbo system, built motor, Motec ECU, the whole 9 yards, with 300 horsepower on pump gas, 93 octane pump gas, and it's going to come with a warranty. Yeah, that's right, guys. We're making all this happen. More Mafia, HTP. This is going to be an absolutely insane motorcycle. We're going to have options too, as far as what you can get, whatever color you want. You can get this bike built any way you want it built. It's going to come with BST carbon fiber wheels, MTC lockup clutch, Penske shock. I mean, literally the best of the best. When you look at a Corvette, yeah, okay, that's cool, but a supercar does things a million times better. Well, I know you probably never heard of one, Country, but they make things called hypercars. They cost real expensive, like over $1 million. But they make a traditional Lamborghini or McLaren something look silly because they have stuff just way over the top. Well, that's what this is going to be. A regular Boosa, yeah, that's fast. A supercharged Boosa, yeah, that's real fast. A Hyperboosa, that's insane fast. And
now that is fast.
And it's going to have all that stuff, turnkey, 100% ready to go. It is going to be expensive. How expensive, we don't know. We're still working on a few things. After we rode it, you know, one of the things I realized is I'm like, Cecil, we don't have a fuel gauge. Like, fuel gauge isn't important for a race bike, but I'm like, this is a street bike. This is a Hyperboosa. We got to have a gas gauge. So we got to make the gas gauge work. We got to
have gas in it.
We got to do a couple little things to make it more street friendly. But once we figure out how much the gas gauge and how much all these little things, we got to upgrade this steering dampener. So I went out there this past week. We had a stock steering stabilizer. And when the thing was starting to wheelie over 200, not 200 MPs, but 200 something.
In Mexico.
In Mexico. I don't remember what they rate the speed at there, but when we were going.
Kilometers.
Yeah, 200 pesos.
Kilometers.
Pesos. When we were going 200 pesos, the thing would wheelie and it would start to shake. And when it
Pesos
would,
per hour.
Pesos per hour. So when she would shake, I ain't gonna lie, it's pretty fucking sketchy. So we got to get a steering stabilizer. We got to test it. We got to make sure all this stuff is right. I don't know. Like I said, the pricing is to be announced, guys. So we should have that done soon. Big Country, enough about the Hyperboosa. You want to tell us what your first ever trip to South Mexico was like? Not the northern Mexico border where you're used to testing.
Well, Big Country didn't get as much action as he was planning on getting down there. I mean, Fast Lane D, where you at, baby? I ain't do nothing but see him talk all weekend.
Big Country, you was really wanting to get him.
Fast Lane D let me down.
Yeah. Who else did we get to play with? Who did you get to play with?
You.
So you mean you went all
I
the way
drove all the way to Mexico.
South
via,
Mexico and didn't race nobody but me?
via airplane and didn't do nothing but race you. I raced you here in Greer.
That's North Mexico.
North Mexico.
Yeah.
Greer's a town in North Mexico.
Yeah, Greer's a town in North Mexico. So, wait a minute, hold on. Two Wheel Dyno Works is already doing the 22 MT10 Flash, but I'd rather go more. Video coming out Monday on the MT10. Okay, guys, it's coming. MT10, I already done it. It's done. I just got to get the video out, so we will be able to do them. Anyways, Mexico, good time. It was the first time ever holding it wide open for that far, right?
That was a long time, dude.
A half a mile.
Long time. Too long.
So
Country don't like it.
Country didn't do the 9/10 because he said it was too fast. He didn't like it.
No, not too fast.
Just took too long.
Yeah, too slow.
Too slow, yeah.
I mean, so a lot of the people, so to put in perspective for people, how long does it take to go the half mile? From 40 miles an hour to 200. How long does that take approximately, you think? Seconds wise.
From what now?
From 40 to 200 in
On the
half
street?
mile.
Well, you never got to 200
I'm
in
saying
half
in
mile.
the half mile, how long does that take?
15 seconds.
15 seconds.
So I don't know if it takes that long. Maybe 12 seconds.
All right, so 12 seconds. I mean, this is just hypothetically speaking.
Yeah,
It ain't
yeah,
gotta be
yeah.
exact. Baby.
Yeah.
So you're wide open for 12 seconds, and you started at 40 miles an hour
Yeah.
to try and get to 200. That's a fast one. It goes 200 and a half miles.
That's a fast bike.
Okay, and then you go a whole nother half of a mile to go what?
205.
10?
205.
205. So
7.
for what does it take? 10 more seconds? 8 more
7
seconds?
more seconds or something.
To go. So 8 more seconds. You're wide open to gain 5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Okay, the adrenaline rush factor just ain't there for me. You know, I mean, this puppy goes faster than 205 in 6 seconds.
You are right about
All
that.
right. So
And you start, how fast you go when you start?
I'm at 0 miles per hour.
Good golly, Country.
So a lot of people are asking me, well, how's the bike feel? Yada yada yada. Honestly, they're slow. You know,
Yeah.
and I just don't see the point of once I get to 200 going or 190, whatever I'm at, to go almost 10 more seconds to gain 5 miles an hour.
Yeah. So one thing that I would say that to make it would make it more fun is you didn't have the GPS.
I mean, this would make it more fun.
That definitely makes it more fun. The GPS speed device. So there's challenging because I'm learning there's different ways you can arch your back.
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
different ways you position your toes.
I mean, there's definitely skill and everything to it.
Oh
involved.
yeah,
It's
now, there's
big
a lot of
deal.
stuff. And then when you see that you went 197 pesos per hour, and then you changed 2 little things and you went 200 pesos per hour, you're like, damn, that makes that much difference. And that's what, when I started doing the roll racing, that's what I learned. And I'm like, oh shit, I did not realize that changing, you know,
Yeah,
that would
position,
make
I mean-
that much difference. So
I mean, I'm not downplaying the sport of
sport,
it at
yeah.
all. You know, I mean, it's definitely cool.
you need more horses, dude.
Yeah, I need more horsepower.
Need more horsepower. We got to get Country more horsepower. So we're not done with Mexico because we're going to do some North Mexico stuff here closer to the border, you know, near our house, you know, where our house is close to Mexico, but we're going to do some testing here with the ZX10 because we didn't get to do that. We didn't get to do the ZX10. We did get to do the R1 versus GSX-R 1000, and that video is going to be out on Big Country's channel this Saturday, right?
Yes, sir.
The Hayabusa video will be out on my channel this Saturday. And then next week, I will have the R1 versus GSX-R on my channel. So we're going to break up the videos, show them a little bit. That way you got, wait, we got 270 people watching my live feed right now. Only 70 likes.
What?
Go ahead.
I don't even have likes. How do you get likes?
Do it right now. Click it, click it, click it. You got 11.
11 out of 36 people.
How you get your comments back, dude? So go ahead and be, look at that. Look, she's shooting up now, 97. Keep it clicking, boys, keep it clicking. We got 170 more likes to go.
I mean, we should have at least 50% likage rate.
At least, dude. What's harder for you, roll or drag, funner or more excitement for you? So I enjoy the competitive nature of all racing. Like literally, I don't care if you want to race out here on the street going 20 to 80. To me, it's still fun if it's competitive. So like with me and Big Country, we were going back and forth with the R1 and the GSX-R. Even though those bikes make 200 horsepower and this bike makes 600 horsepower, that's still super fun to me because it's competitive. You know what I mean? I just want to win. Now, nothing replaces old girl right here, okay? When you go from 0 to 200 in 4 seconds, which is literally what this thing does, there's nothing like that. This bike pulls over 3 Gs the whole track. At some points, almost 4 Gs. So nothing is like this. $5 question, dude. Can a laser be used with an ECU or do I need a standalone? Unfortunately, you do need a standalone. It's not a cheap add-on, in other words.
You can get one of them lasers at the gas station. Play with your cat.
So
I got one of them. You don't need to stand alone with that.
Oh,
I can stand with him.
Country says you can get a laser at the gas station and play with your cat.
Yeah. You don't need to stand alone. Anybody can stand with you when you do it.
Okay. Country said you don't got to stand by yourself.
He said stand alone.
That's what he said, dude. Maybe that guy's confused.
People are complimenting, or not complimenting, but talking about my feet. So I found these feet warmers, okay? And I mean, my feet is on fire. Like I put them in. If I don't stay moving, dude, my feet start cooking. Like I can feel them sizzling under me. So I take my boots off. People's talking about, oh, my feet must be fucked up
I
or
was
something.
wondering what that smell was.
Yeah, right, dude. Anyway, that's the story. Hey, you can't talk shit if you ain't never worn my boots. Ain't that what they say?
I guess, dude. Biscuit said he's waiting to get his ECU Flashed. ECU. So we were in Mexico last week. All the ECUs that came last week are gone as of yesterday. So we are officially caught back up and on normal work schedule. Do velocity stacks make a big difference on the R1? We will be testing that soon. I have a set of velocity stacks for mine, and I will be putting those in soon and testing those out. Somebody's asking if a laser can be used with the ECU or does he need a standalone? He asked that again.
No way, it's the same cat asking the same question.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. No, different guy.
Huh.
All right. Says, are you still thinking about building the exhibition turbo bike? Yes, we are. We got to get BJ caught back up a little bit. He is super behind. But yes, we're still trying to get Black Mamba put back together.
BJ's not a real fast worker.
No, he's a little slow. What's up with the carbon roll race bike? So we went down there this week. This was the first time with the carbon fiber fairings.
I still got 11 likes, dude. You got 100. Your people like.
So the carbon fiber fairings, they kept blowing loose at the bottom. And it actually, I ain't gonna say broke one of them, but it was gonna break one of them if I didn't fix it right, and I didn't have time to fix it right there. And to be honest with you, I was having so much fun with the Busa, I stopped.
Every story he tells is something about him being scared.
Yes.
Every time.
Hold on, I'll be right back. I'll be back, guys. I'll be back.
Don't worry, dude. It's in good hands.
Oh, no.
You don't gotta worry about nothing while I'm gone.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Alright, we got a new guest on the channel.
Oh, where the hell does it show me? I'm not even.
Well, it
oh,
gets
shit.
delayed, dude.
Oh, it is. What's up, guys? I'm Chris Moore with the Chris Moore Mafia Country Show.
Hey.
Let's try to rub up that thing.
This is Emerald. If you ever call the More Mafia headquarters, service department captain.
I tried. Alright, I'm out.
Thanks for the entertainment there. Alright, yep. Big Country's in charge now. Yeah. Y'all want to see burnouts while he's gone, huh? Alright, time to get me some. Emerald's already gone. Everybody saying hey, Emerald.
Oh no! Hold on. I got something even better.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Something even better.
And
Everybody
here,
loves
this is
puppies.
Dante. This is Emerald's boyfriend.
He's cute though.
Find anything online with your flash? Yeah, so some of the flashing questions you'll have to hit up Chris for. Big Country does not work on motorcycles. Emerald's coolest person at the shop. I feel that too, yep.
The weirdest one.
Eh. So it's saying the audio is nice. Chris, throttle it up. A lot of times we are seeing interference between iPhone and Android. iPhone users seem to get better quality with my iPhone,
No, I'm married.
and the Androids get kind of fuzzy service with my iPhone. For work, I have a waste oil company. So I have trucks that go out and they pick up used oil, antifreeze, oil filters, all that from automotive shops, quick lubes, dealerships, factories, plants, anything that has petroleum products.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah, Chris, he'll be rushing back. So he knows.
You gonna do another burnout? We gonna help people. Who
Everybody wants me to do
doesn't.
burnouts.
He's not here right now.
Yeah, he'll come
Oh,
running.
shit, we got to
See,
go.
he
We gonna
heard
get in
burnout,
trouble.
and here he comes.
Dude, beat it. All right.
Michael Weber, Big Country, what is the plan for racing in 2023? So the plan for racing in 2023 for me is the turbo bike is going to be a grudge bike. So we're going to do a lot of grudge racing with it. I'm going to see if I can compete with Chris in some of the stuff.
Come on in the deep water, big boy. Water's fine.
So Big Country's been working on his weight a little bit, trying to get down so I can be a little more competitive with these guys.
Uh-huh.
And since my motorcycle has started working a little better in the end of 22, I said, heck, we might as well put it on a diet and do some racing with it.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be cool. You know how when you had a little brother and you go swimming with him and you just hold his head under the water, fucking almost drowned him? That's what I'm gonna do to you when you get in that deep water, me boy.
Dude, I literally.
I ain't gonna be riding no R1M then.
Yeah. You're gonna be on a real Suzuki, a real motorcycle then. And then 2023, we also have the new GSX-R 1000, which we're gonna be doing roll race stuff with until track season comes. And then I'm no longer riding Chasing Perfections GSX-R 1000.
It's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna have my own. So now me and Chase can run side by side. And Chris is gonna have some drag race stuff.
Yep. We had R1M.
Some different brands. We're gonna see if the R1M can compete on the drag strip like it competes on the street.
Yeah. That's gonna be fun. I'm really excited to see that. The R1, when I bought it, yeah, okay, cool. I'll go ahead and admit, like, I thought they were pretty cool bikes, but I honestly just bought it for the channel. I bought it for you guys to make cool content with and just to have something different. But once I got that thing, I was like, dude, this bike is freaking sweet. Like, I loved it. And I really enjoy that thing a lot.
I mean, like, for drag racing, I feel like we don't know what it's going to do. It's going to be exciting for us. I'm really excited, me being a Yamaha fan my whole life.
Yep.
I'm excited to see if it can compete with the Suzuki.
Yep. No, I am too. And I don't think it's going to be better, but I think it's going to...
How cool would it be, though, if
it's
R1
just
can
equally
compete?
as good. Yeah, I think it's going to really surprise people. We got a couple $5 questions, dude. They're popping in quick. People say, what's the lead time to get a standalone on my bike, have it in stock? I can email you my specs if that's cool. So I can get you the standalone. However, we're fully booked all the way past summertime on putting them on. So I really can't help you with putting it on, but I can sell you the stuff. Another question was, why didn't you use a Sprint air filter on the Hyperboosa? That is a good question because we're sponsored by Sprint air filters. But they don't make, Sprint just makes filters for stock bikes. In other words, they don't make a Sprint air filter that is round, you know, like the one we have.
I mean, it has an air filter for the turbo.
That is correct. Yeah. So it's
stock
kind of, we'll take you over here and show you a little bit about what this thing looks like. But the air filter, she kind of pokes out right there. But anyways, you can't hardly see. I got a tripod, so it's hard for me to angle it down like for you like that. We're going to fire it up here in just a minute, let you hear it run. That thing, so it's on E85 right now, and it is insanely stinky. So I don't want to start it up until we're ready to go home.
Are really light.
Gotta keep you boys watching till the end. Make sure I didn't miss anything.
Rad Rock.
Edmund donated $10. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, man.
If you need some oil picked up, let me know. Hit me up on Instagram. I don't know where if 57 Motorsports is posting me or not.
That's Alabama.
Okay, well, yeah, can't come there. Sorry.
So somebody, Chad Hill said, am I still interested in doing a budget build? I think Kountry's going to be doing like a budget build or something on his channel. He's got his 2023 GSX-R 1000, but I think he's working on trying to find the right budget bike on his channel. So you have to go and make sure you subscribe, or maybe he could get a budget car build with a motorcycle motor in it. That would be cool. Maybe Kountry's already got that in the works.
So I think a lot of people, I've seen a couple people comment interested too. So of course, like my 23 GSX-R 1000, they actually want to see like a price listing, okay,
of all the modifications.
Okay, the R1M did this, it made this much horsepower,
and it cost
this
much
weight,
money. Yeah.
it cost this much with these upgrades and this.
Yep.
Okay, that way they can see, okay, if I got 30 grand to spend or if I got 20 grand to spend.
Yeah. However
what
much
am
you
I
got.
getting
Yep.
for my money?
What's the best bang for that? That's a good thing. We can definitely make that happen.
Do it with all of them.
All
the
three, yeah.
Kawasaki
We got the
and-
Kawasaki. We got a Kawasaki. We got the best Yamaha. We got the best Suzuki. I got the best BMW. Did I say that out loud?
Look, look.
I might have the best BMW coming. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. You guys, dude, 185 likes. We got 258 people watching. We need some more likes.
Why are
dude.
y'all not liking my channel?
You got 11,
I still
dude. That ain't
only
bad.
got 11.
11 likes. That ain't bad.
I had 11 a while ago and I complained.
It ain't nobody liking your shit.
Somebody go like my stuff.
So I am trying to get a CBR 1000 RRR also. The only thing that's like the reason I don't have one now, because I found a couple 22s for sale. I don't want a 22, dude. It's not 22. I don't want to pay full price for a brand new bike, and it's already not a brand new bike.
But they're red, white, and blue though.
They are red, white. No, most of the 22s are red. Like,
Ew.
the actual white one can't. You don't see
I
many of
want
them.
red, white, and blue. If you're
Yeah.
gonna get us a bike, you get us the red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I know, dude. So, anyways, I need to. He said we look blurry, dude. Why do we look blurry? He said we look blurry.
I'm telling you, dude. If they're on an iPhone, I'm telling you, that's what it is. And see, when I'm on if they're on, look at mine. That's what it looks like. If you go to mine on your computer, it looks good.
Mm-hmm. Trying to make sure we ain't got no fingerprints on here, boys. Hold on.
Donald done switched over to support country. I appreciate it. Christopher, okay, I left Chris's channel to come to Big Country's page.
All right, I got us both shined up, dude. I got both of us clean. Let me tilt you a little bit. Spin you around.
Mine's just hanging on by their front hair over there on my thing, dude.
Yeah.
CBRs have killer top end speeds. I doubt it. Yeah, see, Bradley, you got Android. So if you have Android, Chris's page is probably clearer and better. If you have iPhone, mine is probably better.
GSXR Roddy, he's asking about an ECU flash. Get rid of the O2 sensor. No O2 sensor with the flash. I can do an ECU flash on the M109, J. Rogers.
Country, tell Chris to take you to. That's Curacao? That's how you say
Yeah.
Not Curaçao.
Bye. See you guys.
Bye, Emerald.
Emerald and Tucker and Holiday are just headed home for the night. They had to.
They met Emerald earlier.
I know. We need the rematch video of Country on his GSXR and the ZX10R after it's set up. We may get to film that this weekend. It's supposed to be sunny.
Hey, but what are we doing Sunday? We ain't got that yet.
We got to see if we
Later.
want to go to the racetrack or if we want to go to the streets. Which one would you guys rather see? That's a good thing.
Yeah.
This Sunday, the weather's supposed to be pretty, 56 degrees. We can go to the Mexican streets or we can go to the American racetrack. Comment, let us know which one would you guys rather see. You want to see more track content with 2 stock bikes? Or do you want to see street content with 2 stock bikes? Either way, Mexico's a little bit farther away. They want to know what is Country's channel. It is under Big Country.
Big Country with a K.
I wonder if we could tag it on here. Big Country. No, it has space.
Not when you do the YouTube handle.
I'm trying to type it now. No, we ain't going to Tail of the Dragon, that's for sure. I think it's got spaces, but anyways, a lot of these dudes are saying track, dude. Track.
I can go.
So
yeah,
we
I'm
may
getting track over here too.
we're gonna see. We could ride. What if we rode to the track?
I thought you wanted to take 3 months.
We'll just take 2. I don't know, dude. Anyways, we'll figure it out, dude.
Dude, we're gonna get BJ to ride the cow. That's gonna be the Kawasaki's team rider.
Might be, dude.
What all you Kawasaki people think
I
about
don't know. These guys are complaining about the video, said the quality sucks, but the quality, I'm looking at it on the computer and the quality is perfect.
They're not complaining about mine. They
Make
said
sure
they
you
got me on
click
big
the
screen.
settings and change it over to 720p. That's what mine is on, and it works perfect. I mean, it looks good. I mean, I've never looked this good. You got yours on 144p. No
This
wonder.
is your fucking phone.
You idiot. No wonder. So click top right corner, go to advanced, and then go to 720p. Look at there.
Look.
Crystal clear.
So I mean, I just go. I guess Android just fucking defaults to shitty quality.
Dude, yeah, right. So anyways, click your phone, guys. Click the little sprocket that's on there. Edmund, I didn't see your question, buddy. Hold on. Let's find Edmund's question. We got to make sure we look out for this guy. He done sent 30 smackaroos, dude.
So you the one wanting to know about the laser and the stock ECU?
No, where did you send it at?
Well, I seen. I sent 1999 earlier in the live. Tuned my tune a year ago. I'm currently getting. You read it, dude. This guy's getting HC.
Heads and cam.
Oh, I knew head was gonna be one.
So a heads and cam package is probably going to pick you up about a tenth and a half. I doubt you'll get 2/10 out of it. I would say a tenth and a half or something like that. So if you're going 550s, you should be in the low to mid 30s. I don't think you're going to be in the 20s.
I got 78 likes. It just don't show up over here. That's what my guy said.
Oh, shit. I got 213, dude.
John Mitchell, if we do go to the track, it will be Shady Side.
So R2 Moto Vlog is asking something. When are we coming to Texas? That's a good question because honestly, I was thinking about going to Daytona Beach Bike Week, but
I ain't in Texas.
the more I research it, dude, the more I'm thinking Daytona Beach Bike Week ain't the place for me. Like, it just don't seem like it's that many sport bikes that's going. I don't know. I'm thinking, the same weekend as
What the hell's that got to do with Texas?
Texas 2K, the biggest race in Texas for roll race stuff, is the same weekend as Daytona Bike Week. So I kind of sort of think I'd rather go to Texas. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide.
This guy, how you say that? Wants to know if I'm coming to Station where Chris next event. How you say that? Mariano?
Mariana.
Mariano?
Mariano? Is that how you say it? Yep, Mariano.
So I gotta get my passport. I'm having a hard time because
He's a criminal.
they technically don't think that my legal name is Big Country. So I'm having issues getting the paperwork through. But we're working on it. I gotta get my passport and then I'm coming to all these damn places.
Dude, Stacia is cool. You think racing in Mexico was sketchy? Wait till you go to Stacia. Do you and Austin Domino play at all? I don't know who that is.
He was there at the bike meet thing.
Which one was he?
They came up and told me, hey, I'm Austin Domino.
Oh. No, unfortunately we didn't get to play with him.
Yeah, he didn't come to the
There's a white guy, a black guy?
Spanish looking, Latino
Okay.
looking, but maybe not full. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We didn't. Country says he met him. I don't remember. If I did meet him, I'm sorry. I don't. So we did not get to play with any H2s with the Turbobusa.
My video's frozen.
Like you said, the Federales showed up, and then the fucking iPhone done died.
It doesn't know every time the darn battery gets low.
Oh, it shoots a little warning. Yeah. We're almost done anyway, guys. It's almost 8 o'clock, dude. We gotta go get our bellies filled up.
Oh yeah, Big Country likes to get his belly.
But
full.
no, we did not get to play. I did get to play with a dude. I can't remember his name. I got it written down. But really cool dude with an H2. I got to run him with the R1M. And that video is going to be pretty interesting because I ain't going to lie. My R1M dude, she was doing the damn thing against H2
That thing's fast, dude.
for quite a while. And they didn't do it the whole entire time. I'll spoil the video just a smidge. But dude, I had that H2 sweating bullets over there.
Dude, how about in the after hours, we fire up the Boosa and put on a two-step?
We gotta warm her up good.
I know, but I mean,
So the logo picking, the logo is done. We haven't announced the winner, but we've chosen the winner. So we'll have that coming up here in a couple days. We'll be announcing the winner. Do you flash KTMs like 890s, 1290s? Unfortunately, as of right now, the answer is no. Blaine, that's him. Mustang Dane said Blaine's who I raced with H2.
oh,
Cool dude. Anyways, KTM's hopefully coming soon. I'm hoping by spring/summer we have KTM's ironed out and they will be added onto the program. It may take a little while, but it's coming.
is Mustang Damon the other HP guy?
It was. That was the dude. It was Race Vic.
Race Vic.
Yeah. Let's see. Can you flash a Kawasaki Vulcan 900? No, sir, I cannot. Only Vulcan 1700s. That's the only ones we can do. Where's all the women's at? They want to know. They ain't got no women's tonight, dude. They're at home. I'm sure they're just at home watching us and prepping themselves and getting ready.
Critiquing us.
Yeah, for when we get home, ready to just go to Pound Town or something after they watched our vid. Yours ain't, but
Dude, I mean, you let off on a 5-inch wheelie.
it was
You know,
over 200
There ain't
pesos per hour.
nobody going to Pound Town with 5 inches, all right?
Yeah. Mexico, 5 inches is a lot. At 200 pesos per hour,
That is a lot.
that's a lot, dude. I'm telling you. All right.
Country needs to do a 200 peso burnout on the turbo booster.
I say we go get the key. I'm gonna get the key to the Busa. We'll fire it up, let it run. But once we let it run, guys, that's the end of the video because the thing puts out fumes like crazy. The E85 is so strong. We'll take you over here, set you up, get you a proper cold start on this thing so you can hear it run. Hopefully she even starts. Big Country putting his little boots back on.
Well, they're hot already, dude.
They're preheated.
These motherfuckers just sitting here on idle.
Preheated. All right, guys, this is going to do it after we let the booster run for a minute because, like I said, she is Gasosaurus Rex. We're going to let it warm up a second. We may try her out on the two steps. Get a little fire out for you. Yeah, that's right, guys. It is a street bike. Gotta turn the lights off. All right, guys, what do you oh my God. Woo! What do you think about that for the ultimate street bike ever? Yeah, they're right, guys. Is it going to be the fastest thing on the street? Pretty much. But is it going to be the most... We're not building it to be a street race bike. We're building it to be a street bike. So this thing is literally going to be built to be able to ride around town, to be freaking insane. Put pump gas in it, ride it around, put E85 in it. It changes the tune on its own. Flex fuel sensor, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, that's right, guys. More Mafia, HTP, Hyperboosa. We appreciate you guys watching tonight. That's going to do it for today's video. Big Country.
Dude, that thing is fucking sick.
Dude, she's a ripper. Y'all go check out Big Country's channel. It's under Big Country on YouTube. Go check him out. Go subscribe. The dude needs some support. He's getting subscribers every single week, but he needs watch time, guys. So if you're leaving, going to work tomorrow, you got a smart TV, put it on Big Country's channel and hit play on his playlist to get him some watch minutes so he can get monetized and YouTube will start promoting his videos. You could also hit us up, moremafia.com. Get yourself some merch. We appreciate you guys watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, guys, that's it.